Now it's time for Money Matters. By many standards, our economy is healthy right now, even booming, but the construction industry is seeing a slow recovery since the recession a decade ago. Today we're joined by Jason Vander, who is the Chief Compliance Officer at Strategic Wealth Designers. Jason, it's good to see you. We thank you very much for coming in. Is this especially true in the residential sector of construction and reconstruction?
Yeah, so what's important to know is that after the financial crisis of 2008, about 1.5 million jobs were lost in the construction industry. And it's been an incredibly slow and sluggish recovery over that time, and they still today haven't gotten back up to replace all of those workers. Industry sources say that there's still about 350,000 workers short of where they were. And so what that's driving is some pent-up demand and low inventory in the housing market.
So people fled those jobs at that time. They went on to do other things, and now with the economy back and strong and people wanting to do projects, they're having trouble finding contractors who can do it, right?
Absolutely. The employment industry in the trades is lighter than what it should be, and these are really good paying jobs. These are places where you can come out and be making $25 to $35 an hour in construction or as an electrician or a plumber, and so there's just there's a lot of opportunities for people to have a really good job in that industry.
A lot of people are seeking out the 4-year degrees and the debt that comes with it, and are not looking at these skilled labor positions that might be out there. Are there incentives to get into that?
Yeah, I think these companies are trying to offer incentives. I actually heard a radio ad yesterday. An HVAC company was looking for a new technician, and they had a $20,000 signing bonus. So there's incentives out there. And as I mentioned a moment ago, the wages are incredibly good for somebody without a traditional 4-year degree. The cost of college these days are about $100,000 over a 4-year period, and you can come out with a trade certificate for maybe $10,000 is what the average is.
You hear people complain that they would like to have a project done, but they can't get a contractor. They call them, they're stood off or told that they're way behind. Any hints on how to deal with that?
Tempering your expectations is probably the first thing. If you're looking to get that new kitchen by Thanksgiving this year and you got people coming to visit, it's probably going to be a pretty tall order. But outside of that, just going out and being an informed consumer, looking up contractors that work on timeliness, that have had good reviews for that, talking to your friends, talking to the Better Business Bureau, making sure you do your research to find out who you're getting in with.
So tell everybody to come back next Thanksgiving. You'll have that new kitchen ready for them, right?
Absolutely.
Thanks as always. We appreciate you coming by. And we do also want to remind you of this, that you can learn more ways to make your money matter on WKYT.com. And if you have something you want us to discuss, send an email to news@WKYT.com and we'll talk about it here.